Guys, welcome back. Divine Essence Tarot. We're going to take a look at Pisces, all right, and see what's going on in your connection. How does your person actually genuinely feel about you? Whether you are together or like apart or whatever the case may be. Let's take a look at them. Let's be nosy. Who wants to be nosy with me? Okay. And of course, you know the energy can be flipped. So if I'm saying this is how you feel, but in your case, you feel like this is your person, that's how they might feel, because that's not how you feel, then just move the energy around, guys. It can be flipped, okay? So whatever I say could be for you or for your person, all right? Because I'm picking up on both of your energies, all right? Let's take a look at the oracles and see what we have for Pisces. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see for Pisces. Determined, persistent, still holding on, flowers, gifts. Are you engaged to this person? They could be planning to pop that question, okay? All right, if you're not already married, this is someone who looks at you in that way. They see you as a wifey or a husband, you know. But this person, I can see that you guys have been through a lot. They still have passion for you. They still want to fight for this. They haven't given up hope that you guys can work it out and make things actually stick this time around. They're holding on to your energy, which is why I can pick up on how they feel right now, because they're still in your energy. They haven't left. They love you. They're going to come in. I feel like you'll hear from them soon, and they're going to come with gifts. They could come with flowers or jewelry or money or something that's going to brighten your day and just let you know that how they, feel for you. This person could be a giver. This is someone who their love language is giving, Tell me more, Spirit. Infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction. This is how this person, when you're not around, this is how they look when they're thinking about you, okay? And they could think about you in the day. They could daydream. They could be up thinking about you at night. They could be dreaming about you at night and you don't even know. But this person is literally obsessed, okay? Pisces, this person thinks about you night and day. They cannot get you out of their head. You're running through their head rent-free. And they feel this intense attraction to you. However, they also push that feeling as far away from them as they can, if that makes sense. They love you, but they don't want to show you too much that how deep their feelings run. Okay? Which I know it sounds crazy, but people do that. They don't want to do that because they've been hurt in the past, clearly, and they don't want you to use that against them. So they keep it in your eyes. You could see that you could see from the outside that maybe they don't care that much. It could seem that way, that they don't really give a damn, but literally they're obsessed, but you wouldn't know that because they hide their feelings. This is someone who hides their true self. Okay. Tell me more. Out of fear. They do it out of fear that they'll get hurt. It says fighting, trust issues, one-sided, and detached. This is someone that you went head to head with. Okay, y'all could have got it in the kitchen, fighting, arguing, or wherever, in any room in the house. But I feel like it was more so behind closed doors that you guys would fight. Not so much out in the street. But when nobody could see, you guys would go at it. You hear me? And it was blow for blow. And I feel that a lot of it had to do with trust issues. Either they didn't trust you or you had trust issues with them, because you could have thought that they were doing dirt behind your back. Okay? This person has their phone in their hand, this man, so it could have had something to do with what was in somebody's phone. Maybe something was found, like texts or DMs, and somebody wanted answers, whether it was you or them. And so, or it could have been that, I just heard that it could have been that, it doesn't have to be for everybody, but for some of you, it could be that your partner keeps their phone locked and you don't. You keep your phone open. And you feel away because what are you hiding? Why are you locking your phone but I keep mine open? It's not equal here, right? So that could be part of it. You feel like it was a one-sided situation. You feel like this person possibly didn't give as much as you gave to the relationship. And so you detached from them because you got tired of arguing and you got tired of fighting, right, Pisces? Bottom of the deck, cold shoulder, breakup, distance. What did I just say? Separation. What did I just say, literally? You separated yourself from this person because you had enough. Okay, you could have physical distance with this person. They could live out of state, out of your city, out of the country. If it's not that, then you guys have emotional distance between you, okay, where you both have your backs turned to each other. You both feel really bad about it because you care about one another, but it's like you're not going to budge, and I feel that they're not going to either. So it is what it is. And you guys broke up. This is a separation. This is a done deal. Let's see a little more. Let's see a little more, okay, Pisces? Let's see. Spirit, let's see what the tarot has to say. Spirit, show me what I need to see for Pisces. Let's see, guys. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have for Pisces. Yeah, this was a missed opportunity. This Ace of Wands. Aces represent new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts. And this came reversed. So it just shows that both of you are looking at this as a missed opportunity. You know, something that just, it didn't work out. You know, it didn't go the way that you both planned. And Spirit, show me more about this missed opportunity. Yeah, the Devil came reversed. Okay, I'll show you in the upright so you guys can see it. Somebody here was toxic as hell, okay? Somebody had attachments. You see how the Devil has these two characters that's chained to them at the bottom of their feet. So this is somebody who you could have found out they had multiple people that they were talking to and dealing with that were in their energy. For example, you could have found out that they were dealing with exes. That, you know, and you didn't even have no idea. You thought they had been cut these exes off. Meanwhile, they're still talking to the exes, saying, oh no, they're just friends. And meanwhile, they just like to keep people in their energy. That's toxic. All right. That wasn't right. This person could also have other addictions, attachments, like they could be addicted to sex, lust, porn, drugs, drinks. The Devil is all about just toxicity on every level. Okay. And the need to be in control of others. Okay. So this is somebody who could have tried to control you in this connection. And that was part of the problem too. And I feel like they were so toxic and they had all this nonsense going on where they had exes they were talking to. And I feel like I'm just getting that they how dare you think that you could do it, but they could do it. You understand? So what was good for them wasn't good for you. And you were like, no, that's not going to work for me. I'm out of here. Which is completely fair. I can see why you left, Pisces. I can see. Tell me, what was the obstacle here with Pisces and their person? What was the obstacle? Oh my God. 6 of Cups. What did I just say? This came reversed. 6 of Cups. So what it means, guys, is that this person was so stuck in the past, unable to let multiple people go. You see, there's a whole ring of people here, ring of women. Now, it could be that this was men that they, you know, or women, depending on your situation. But they have a problem with letting the past go. So this is somebody that hangs on to people. They hang on to exes. They hang on to, you know, past relationships. They can't just cut these people off for good. They keep them dangling in the background just in case things don't work out with you and them. They always have like a backup. You understand? That was the obstacle. Wow. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Look, 7 of Cups. Yeah, they had options. This person kept their options open while they were with you. And they couldn't make a decision. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. All right. Meanwhile, they had the cream of the crop when they were with you, Pisces, and they just couldn't, you know, be satisfied. They had to have multiple options when it comes to love. Okay. Cups represent emotions. So I feel like part of the obstacle here was that your person, they spread themselves thin when it came to their energy and their love and their affection. When you're in a relationship, you can only just give to one person. For you to try to, you know, spread yourself through multiples is crazy. That goes crazy. All right. What's the advice here? The Strength card. Y'all already know what